Yo, people, from what we're telling them, it's your boy man Line Jazz back again with another reaction. Right now we got Jafro warm-up session requested by Trap 2 Blood. Trap 2 requested this one, and right now, Blood, as you can see, my phone's in my hand right now, so I'm basically using a webcam now, so I can't even see myself, because before my phone was on there I could see myself, so now I don't know what I'm going to be looking like, you get me, during these videos. And my lighting's a bit poor and thing, that's why it's not looking, you know what I mean, too clear. I need to get that sorted and thing, you get me. But yes, we're making small improvements, man. We're making small improvements. And yeah, let's get into it. Jafro warm session. Shout out Trap 2 Blood. Let's see what he's saying.
It's Jafro, obviously SBTV, yeah.
Oh, it's Trip 2 Blood. My bad. I didn't mean to disrespect your king, fam, you know what I mean? Trip 2 Blood, Trip 2.
Shout out the v&amps for having us, you know, like that. It's myself,
guy seems versatile
Jafro,
as well.
and Riddler on the beat, length section thing, yeah. Obviously, Chief Shadow, and Nancy, I see you, yeah. Okay, yeah. My ancestors calling from the grave. Look, set me a challenge, name it. I make your favorite MC look brainless. I do dirts and I don't leave stains. I'm harder than steel, the stainless. It's like
I thought this guy was like had hella peas, yeah, and he's like dad was some king or whatever, and this is man's yard, but this guy's in some next public place, fam. Or is it a museum or something, fam? Man, them just let him spit in here, Blood. Nah, my thing. Because the complexion's different, Blood, that's why.
Set me a challenge, name it. I make your favorite MC look brainless. I do dirts and I don't leave stains. I'm harder than steel, the stainless. It's like I give a rhythm a death that ain't painless. Same way I leave these MCs' faces with prints on my trainers. Face to face with James and I from the grave. Obviously, I stopped reacting to certain videos yesterday, but yesterday I reacted to Kamikaze and Harry Shotter and who else? Who's the first person I did? Ocean Wisdom, Blood. Ocean Wisdom as well, and all them on was just chatting grease and just, you know what I mean, just flexing their thing, and it seems like Jafro's coming on the same vibe, Blood. Back to back. I make your favorite MC look brainless. I do dirts and I don't leave stains. I'm harder than steel, the stainless. It's like I give a rhythm a death that ain't painless. Same way I leave these MCs' faces with prints on my trainers. Face to face with James and I walk all over them basic MCs that seem to think they can challenge. But you ain't got the right to these challenge there comes and a right. Yeah, you can tell bro, the technicalities to this guy are different. You can tell from the get-go. You can tell, Blood. You can tell. I leave these MCs' faces with prints on my
versatile.
James and I walk all over them basic MCs that seem to think they can challenge. But you ain't got the right to this challenge there comes and a rise to the challenge. I've been training my life for this just so I can take a daily challenge. It's no challenge, in a challenge, turn savage. Hey,
where's he from?
Expose foes, no flows, no cover. There's no finance. You're not rappers, you're just scammers. You're some flow to the test and watch as the whole thing shatters.
Man said you're not rappers, you're scammers, fam, Blood. You man don't know really what you're doing. You man really don't know, Blood. Smoke screen and thing.
There's no finance, you're not rappers, you're just scammers. You're some poor man's flow to the test and watch as the whole thing shatters. You're some wait for man's back to turn and get a man's spine with daggers. You spend too much time on the gram when you really should be rechecking that grammar. There's no pattern.
Nah, he's coming for you, man. Still, I always say, Blood, if you're watching this right now, you know if this is aimed at you or not. If it is, Blood, I suggest you clap back, because this guy's murdering you, man, right now. Not even gonna lie. Where's he from as well, Blood? Where's he from, Blood? Because the accent and thing when he says certain words is hard as well, you know what I mean?
You spend too much time on the gram when you really should be rechecking that
grammars.
There's no balance, and in a challenge you get flattened. I won't hesitate like T'Challa. You'll wake up sat on the rings of Saturn like yo, what up?
Shout out to the king and the prince, King T'Challa, son of T'Chaka. You know what I mean? Shout out Chadwick, RIP Chadwick Boseman and thing. Did you hear what he said, Blood? Did you hear what he said? Just
time on the gram when you really should be rechecking that grammar. There's no pattern, there's no balance, and in a challenge you get flattened. I won't hesitate like T'Challa. You'll wake up.
I won't hesitate like T'Challa, Blood. At the start of the film, Blood, when he's like, I never hesitate, and then they finished the fight, and then the girl looked at him and said, you hesitated, and like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out that one. Black Panther's my favorite, you know what I mean? A Marvel character, not cap.
Like yo, what happened? That's too much damage. I'm mad. Must have caught that Jafro backhand. Next one might find you flying through time. You'll be eating apples with Eve and Adam. But it wasn't always like this. Light shine through a childlike iris once. I'm talking before I got lenses. When I was a kid, I was the nicest. I knew we might not be rich, but I had no clue we were barely surviving. I was too busy reading and writing, wondering how high the sky is. But age 5-ish, I'm in Sunday school with a Bible, learning about David and Goliath. This was at Brockley Baptist Church, so if demons came, I would know how to fight them. I went to Munson Primary School, but I left prior to when it burned in a fire. Had a best friend called Miles. I wonder if he's even alive, cause I know how life is. Trying to blow not quite like ISIS, but I was always too white for the black youths, or a bit too black for the white kids, where I lived up north where I couldn't fit in anywhere.
That's the thing though, blood. That's what people don't realize, that if you really look at history, blood, these men had it hard as well, fam. You know what I mean? The mixed race, the in-betweeners, blood. No cap, blood. They did have it quite tough as well, not gonna lie.
Much as I tried it, but when I think back I'm smiling, just simply because I survived it. Alrighty, now I'm a big mouth nuisance. I just wanted to be cool with the cool kids. The truth is I went to a college and a school which taught me the cool kids ain't always cool kids. I jumped on rhythms, started spitting, still got love for the brothers from my beginnings. I would have spun anybody back then and I'll still spin anybody that wanna get spinning. I'm a lion out here, sharpen the claws on my paws and the fangs in my jaw. It's about survival out here.
Accents, flows, blood, elements to the guy, blood. Nah. You can tell he's got vocals in there as well, fam.
Still got love for the brothers from my beginnings. I would have spun anybody back then and I'll still spin anybody that wanna get spinning. I'm a lion out here, sharpen the claws on my paws and the fangs in my jaw. It's about survival out
flows,
here.
man.
Not always winning, sometimes I'm sinning. I stray from the ways of the Bible out here. Each day that I get, I gotta pray and repent and pray God protects my disciples out here.
Bruh,
sometimes life is so cold, when I with all your rivals out here. Sorry, I'm in flow for flow and line for line with guys who just trying to spite me out here. I have watched from the mountains, a change has been due for time out here. I'm Shango the thunder god, I rain down with fire and I strike with lightning out here. So don't be so surprised when I hold the mic and I spark the rhythm. Sacrifice is paid off, right now I'm gonna summon a dark magician. It's attack mode, Jafro, special effect, mad flow, fill up the graveyard of my opposition. I'm only gonna say this once, politely, you must be hollow in the head if you try me. This soul reaper savage does whole heaps of damage. In a clash I send man to the soul society. They ain't never seen a hunter like fill up the graveyard of my opposition. I'm only gonna say this once, politely, you must be hollow in the head if you try me. This soul reaper savage does whole heaps of damage. In a clash I send man to the soul society.
You know how hard you have to get bodied to get sent to the soul society, fam? Man said afterlife flows, blood. I'm here for it.
They ain't never seen a hunter like me. I work so hard that they call me a freak. I'm here and I'm gone, grabbing at anything that I can like. See, I got a rod from my reach, had to learn how to fight or die like Jiraiya. Back pain won't be the death of me. I'm Dunzo's right arm, not cause of my gums. My bars got all the eyes on me. If you're testing man who's best in class, my quirk is murk when I pen to pad I might sing on tracks or Sempo man or enter clash or set. I've been saying it's insane when I've been playing at the venue, man. Done already, the God mode's ready. It's Jafro moving like beer the sand. So set me a challenge, name it warm-up session, but you know that I flame it. I play dirty, I don't play how these man play, and I'm not to be played with. I give a MC pages. I do not care for your clout or status unless man's basic. Add extra hours to my day, I still don't have time for these wasters. My ancestors died when their necks got tied and chained and enslaved in a slave ship. I'm blessed to have life and in less than 5 generations achieving greatness. I get up and grind, I'm destined to shine. Yes, I'm inspired and innovative. I perfect these lines to dead these giants to get to be king like David. So I'm letting off a screw loose flow that's more on point than a Zulu's opponent. And if you choose to oppose, I'm not the same dude from school. I've evolved. It's funny, I traveled a long route on this road by late night sitting in a room on my own, at home in a zone, improving my flow. And they keep telling me that I'm due to be blown and my name will soon be big news when it's spoke. But I'm just doing this thing for my culture.
Hello, lucky though. There's too many artists in the UK that are due to be blown. You might need to stop sleeping and wake up and just, you know what I mean, propel these artists from, because there's too many talented people out here that are still low-key underground or just low-key, you get me?
I'm just doing this thing for my mum and my dad and the both of my 2 little bros. Souls are being introduced to a world that's just as beautiful as cruel and cold. I never want to see you broke, I just want to see you grow. So remember, I know that anything can happen. That's why you have to pattern. And remember, I know you have to stand your ground and you have to hold your balance. Because challenge day will not be the only day that you will receive a challenge. Because every day is challenge day. Every day is a challenge. Done.
Hey, I rate that one right there. The technicalities to that guy and the accents change, blood. I thought I guessed it and I was going to say Jamaica, but then at the end there, he started off kind of like in Jamaica, then he switched it all the way to like Nigeria. So I'm guessing he's African, you know what I mean? Nigerian or, yeah. What country am I thinking of in Africa as well, blood? Thinking of a country and I can't quite say what it is. But yeah, I feel like he's from Africa though, Nigeria or somewhere, you get me? Because that accent at the end there, when he ended it off, that was Nigeria, blood. Facts, fam. Shout out SBTV, you know. That beat as well, blood. That beat was different, blood. Now, the technicalities of that guy were different. You can tell that he's got flaws. You can tell he's got the vocals on deck and that accent switch, blood. The challenge, the guys and all that. When he kept on switching, that was hard. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna check out some more of his Ishin thing. And appreciate you, man, requesting certain artists, man. Keep requesting, because you, man, are introducing me to some dope people. You get me? I love music and I'm here for it. You get me? And yeah, I'll catch you, man, in a bit. That was my line Jazz reacting to Jafro. Warm-up session. Shout out to Trip 2 once again. And in a bit, people, fam. Catch you in the next one.
From what you heard, you know this a banger. Too many flavors, I'm a chimichanga. Wait for the sequel, cliffhanger. I got bangers on bangers on bangers. My punches hit hard like a hammer. I ain't an artist, I ain't a rapper. This just a hobby, spare time swagger. Walk in the room like I'm a gangster. All eyes on me. Shout out Pat, get lit in the front, get lit in the back. Nick, neck, patty wreck. You thought I fell off, psych, nah. You knew me for years, didn't know I had this. Never did I, it must be magic. Bang this out, make it a classic.